This is a really good question. Men du glaubst han, sie haben die doch eine Bahn gedu for hockey, han sie die actually forgive. So that's a very good question. But my parents never made me feel like I needed their forgiveness for leaving. You know, they were worried about me not following, the teachings of the Lord, not following their teachings, and they were worried about me straying from the narrow path, like it says in the Bible, and, starting to drink and party, which I did drink some when I was Amish. So I can see their fears. They were probably scared I was going to get in a car accident and die. A lot of Amish kids get into car accidents, wreck their first cars. Some of them lose their lives. I know kid that I grew up with in my church district. He was 6-7 years younger than me, and he left the Amish, and happened to him. It was actually Apple Dan's grandson. Rest in peace, Johnny. He was a good kid, but I did wreck my first car, but I was lucky. I was wearing my seatbelt, and I was very lucky. I rolled my first car. Could have been much, much worse had the Lord not been watching over me. But, they worry that without the guidelines of the Amish, that you're going to stray. There's a lot more temptations in the English world than that you're not even exposed to in the Amish. And you'd be surprised at some of the temptations that English people are exposed to that the Amish never have to even think about, okay? So I can totally see their point. That's why they shun people. But at the same time, the church now, and I know some parents might make their kids feel like they need their forgiveness. My parents did not. I'm thankful for that. They were scared that I was not going to be a good person, I think, because I didn't have any rules holding me in place, keeping me walking the straight and narrow. I think that I have gained their respect some over the years, and I think they're a lot less scared now than they were back then. They really enjoy seeing my son. They don't get to see him that often, but I think since I became a father, I think that it's really changed their outlook on things. Now, the church, on the other hand, some preachers or elders, when they come and talk to people that leave, they might make it seem like you need the church's forgiveness. But my church, my elders never said that. They said that because this is how they deal with all of their sins and transgressions. They bring them before the church and the Lord, and they have that oversight, I guess you would call it. So that's why they come to me and ask me to come back and ask for forgiveness. They're not asking for me to ask forgiveness from the church, but from the Lord.